Hamas has given its initial approval of a U.S.-backed proposal for a phased ceasefire deal in Gaza, dropping a key demand that Israel commit upfront to a complete end to the war, a Hamas official and an Egyptian official said Saturday. The apparent compromise by the militant group, which controlled Gaza before triggering the war with an October 7 attack on Israel, could deliver the first pause in fighting since November and set the stage for further talks on ending a devastating 9 months of fighting. But all sides caution that a deal is still not guaranteed. Inside Gaza, the health ministry said an Israeli airstrike on a school-turned-shelter killed at least 16 people and wounded at least 50 others in the Nuseirat refugee camp. Children were among the dead and wounded. Israel's military said it struck several terrorists operating in the area of the school and had tried to lessen the risk to civilians. The two officials, who spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss ongoing negotiations, said Washington's phased deal would start with a full and complete 6-week ceasefire during which older, sick and female hostages would be released in exchange for hundreds of Palestinian prisoners. During those 42 days, Israeli forces would withdraw from densely populated areas of Gaza and allow the return of displaced people to their homes in northern Gaza, the official said. A senior Hamas official, also speaking on condition of anonymity to discuss negotiations, later told the Associated Press that female soldiers would be among those released in the first phase. Over that period, Hamas, Israel and mediators would negotiate the terms of the second phase that could see the release of the remaining male hostages, both civilians and soldiers, the first two officials said. In return, Israel would free additional Palestinian prisoners and detainees. The third phase would include the return of any remaining hostages, including bodies of the dead, and the start of a years-long reconstruction project. Hamas still wants written guarantees from mediators that Israel will continue to negotiate a permanent ceasefire deal once the first phase goes into effect, the two officials said. The first Hamas official told the AP the group's approval came after it received verbal commitments and guarantees from the mediators that the war won't be resumed and that negotiations will continue until a permanent ceasefire is reached.